gonna start making a kombucha, and kombucha is a fermented sweet tea. We using we call this a Scoby. Scoby, it means a symbiotic culture bacteria and yeast. This is a bacteria, good bacteria for our guts. So the benefit of the fermentation drink food is very good for our guts, for our stomach. Yeah, because our stomach is a lot of trillion of bacteria for process our food what we eat, and then if there is not good bacteria, you easy to get sick. Yeah, and then also they increase our immune system. So it's good if you drink this kind of fermented probiotics drink or food every day. So to make your gut is very good. Okay. First of all, to make a kombucha, we need a tea. You can use black tea or green tea. Black tea usually is very strong, and then green tea is more light. So some people prefer black tea, some people prefer green tea. But for me, because I try so many times, Rumah Fermentasi is since 2017. So so many things I try to make it better taste, and then I figure out, and then the mix is tastes better. Okay, and then to make a tea, we need to boil the water. So I'm going to make 3 liters of kombucha. The bacteria, we need room temperature. So this is very important. If you make tea, don't put the bacteria when the tea is hot. Bacteria, if hot, bacteria will die. So that's important. So last night I already made this. So now it's perfectly room temperature.
Mixed tea.
Yes, I already made tea of this. So I'm gonna try to make 3 liter. I have this to make it easy. I don't need to strain it. So to make 3 liters, you don't have to boil 3 liters. I just boil 1 liter only. Yeah, and then for the tea, for 1 liter, we need 3 tablespoons. So I'm going to put 1 black tea, 1.5, yeah, and then 1 the green tea. This is 1.5. This is the exercise.
I don't know why this is not before.
Okay, so all is 3 tablespoons. So this is boiled enough. So to make the tea, you don't have to take long. Only 5 minutes enough. If longer, the taste will be a bit bitter. So for 3 liters, we need 1 cup of sugar. But don't worry, the sugar is not for us. So people like avoid the sugar. This is not for you, but for the yeast, for the bacteria. The bacteria need to eat to make the tea fermented. So 1 cup of this, like 235 grams, put inside the tea, and then dissolve the sugar. Okay, just
yes,
it's fine. Yeah. Okay, take the tea out. Then put the sugar. All the sugar is dissolved, and then put another. We have 2 liters of the water. Okay,
But if you have cold water, it go also faster.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is still hot. If you want to make faster, you can put in the fridge if necessary. Yeah, but if you want to wait, you just wait until very room temperature. 65 to 90 degree Fahrenheit, yeah, the
So
temperature.
this one I will put it in the fridge, so like
Yeah.
that you can finish after to do it.
Okay. Okay, so I prepared this last night. So usually I make big jar, like, and then I make it at night, and then the next morning I wake up, I put all the bacteria and the stuff. Okay, so without the bacteria, the tea is not fermented. If you also can just touch with your hand, but make sure your hand is clean. Look like this, like a jelly. You can eat it if you want. Some people like eat it. It's a sour. The taste is very sour. And then you just put it here, like this. And then it's not only the bacteria. You also need we call a starter. A starter is kombucha. Is already kombucha. So kombucha is fermented 1 week until 2 weeks. Depends on the taste that you like. Some people like a little bit sweet. Some people like more sour. So this is kombucha already fermented since 24. So it's already 11 days. Yeah. And then to put the starter here, we need 300 milli. So if 1 liter is a 10% minimum. If you have more, you can add more. So your kombucha is ready faster than you expected. So this is the. This is I will show you. This is the kombucha 11 days. So when the fermented, they gonna grow another one, like we call a baby Scoby. Not yet. I didn't put the starter yet. So I'm gonna take the starter from here. So I put one we call mother Scoby, and then after 4 or 5 days they will have another layer. So one Scoby get 2 Scoby after. So we'll born another baby. They call baby Scoby. So this is the baby. Usually it's thinner than a mother because this is the baby. So the baby you can keep it, or you can make another jar if you have 2 jars. Or if you want to keep it, you can have, we call this hotel Scoby. Yes. And then this is the mother. And the mother, if you make more and more, 1 batch, 2 batch, 3 batch, until 5 batch, it's gonna be older and the color will be changed. It's because is a human and not human. What's called?
Alive.
It's alive, you know. It's a battery, you know. So it's alive. So they will all also like us.
You have to clean it. So.
Yes, you can, but it will grow again because it's alive. This is we call yeast. So the yeast. This is okay. It's even can grow again even though you already put in the fridge. Okay, and
This is a first generation Scoby, or this is already...
This is already 2 times.
Ah,
So
okay.
it's become older and older after you make more. So
Yeah.
usually I do this. I will make my mother first until old, and then I take the baby after that.
Okay.
So you have every time you have a hotel scope, put in the hotel scope, and you have a stock.
And how many times they can be at the hotel like that?
Forever, if you have
Without
if you-
water?
They want
without
the-
water, but you have to good temperature, and also sometimes you have to give little bit of the kombucha. If you dry and the humid room is become mold bad bacteria will come there, and then you have to throw it.
No fridge.
Yes, they will sleep.
Okay.
They will, if you, let's say you make and then you don't want to make again. Let's say you have a break like a couple months or a year.
2 months holidays.
Yes, something like that. Just put in the fridge, let them sleep. So in the cold temperature, they will sleep. It's like you in the winter situation. Usually they put belt. If not, let's say make it like this. You have to put belt here. If not, they will not grow. They will cold and sleep. They cannot working. So that's why they need a good temperature. For Indonesia is very perfect temperature. But most my customer, they live in the mountain, they cannot, they're not working. So it's
humidity.
yes. Okay, this is the mother. I just put it there because I already take from there from the hotel. And then after this, I need to take from here 300 ml for the starter, because it's not only this, we need also this. Without this, they're not balanced and then it's not working well.
So don't drink all your kombucha when you
Yes.
are making some. That's what happened once to me.
Yeah.
I just forgot to. And once also for a workshop we didn't take one. So we really need to keep a little bit because it's better to help them to go faster.
Yeah. So at least you have 10% of the starter and then you put it here.
And it's not a problem that you put the humid there, so mold won't come to your hotel.
Oh, it's still humid.
Okay, but like if
They have to stay humid. If they didn't stay, they just
and how you make that it won't get mold at room temperature? That would be my fear.
It's just because if like if you can see,
Or after you build
it still has a little bit of.
okay.
It's
So
not
it's underwater. or
Yes,
something.
it's not like it's
like
in kombucha.
It's like you when you take the Scoby, there is will bring the water also
Okay.
inside the jar.
Mhm.
So
This is mine, so I just keep a little bit before making a new one. So and this is the baby just growing, so I just keep also to make the next one all the time.
yeah.
But how do you know that it's not good anymore? I mean,
Usually they have, if you have a bread, you have bread and then there is a mold in the bread. Bread, you know, there is they have the same kind of the bread mold. So we usually have white color, green color in the top of the like.
La moisissure.
Yeah, they have in the top of
La moisissure.
Yeah, so if you see that here, you have to throw everything. Even though you wash them, you clean them, and then you make again, it's gonna grow again.
Okay, so
Already contamination, so it's not working. So rather you throw away the tea and the time you have to wait, and then better you make a new one, you buy a new one, and you. That's why it's important if you have hotel. If something happen, sometimes the ant, sometimes is fly. Little flies really love it, and they usually flying around here, like in the fruit fly. Yeah, they always playing here. Sometimes if you have problem with this, sometimes it's broken, and then they come in, and then you ruin your kombucha, and then you have to throw away. So okay.
you don't use tap, you don't use these fabrics.
Yes, because they need to breathe. They need to breathe.
And even when you prepare, it's only with wood. You never use metal. It's not good for them. It's just fix them. No metal at all. So it's only glass and plastic or wood. So
And fabric. Yeah.
and after you close it with fabric. Yes.
Yeah, it's like this. This is inside is a metal. So that's why I put the plastic on it, and then
And that you can close it.
I see. Okay, so we can use it, but
but this is because I have to carry everywhere. So
okay.
it's
Yeah.
moving.
But after it's better because with the fabrics it can
breathe.
also breathe, so it's better to keep the fabric. Not at home, it's better not to use it. Just use it just when you move in your car. Or,
Yeah. So this is you didn't use this for.
this kind of rubber, it's most of the time it just like break.
To break.
So if you can just make a little it's just like t-shirt fabric. So you just make a small, and like that it never go away and never open.
What if the mold grows inside the hotel?
Sorry again.
What if the mold grows inside the hotel?
You have to throw everything,
The whole
even though
thing.
down there it's okay because it's already contamination. So we have to throw away everything.
everything. Okay.
The whole hotel?
Yeah, it's happened before to me because it's been almost 5-6 years. It's happened, and then I thought it's okay. I tried because the broken is in top. I can see that the broken is in the first layer. But after that, I tried the other layer, the bottom layer, and then still I make the kombucha. My kombucha is broken, is completely mold. So it doesn't work like that. So we just throw it. It's already contamination, like that. Okay, and then after this, you have to don't bother this. Put the date when you make it. Like let's say today is 5. So in 7 days, you can try. Yeah, you can take a look, okay, but don't move it around, because if you bother them, they will lose the concentration of the making the kombucha. So, and then you put in good room temperature and also the circulation good. So there's the window open sometimes, you know, and avoid the sun. So let's say you put in beside the window and then there is a sun coming in. That's not good. They will also I tried before because I'm curious why, and then the bacteria in the end will be gone. It's amazing, you know, like they're not allowed to put in the sun. So okay, and then after this,
yeah, and what is good also to remember when you have to check, because sometimes you just forget. So just you can add a reminder on your phone, because you are not like safety doing every day this, so you didn't check. So you just add a reminder like 7 days, just check my kombucha, and so like that. So you can go to 12 days, depends on the test.
Yeah.
But maybe important to write on your phone to remember. If you do like me, like you put it's darker on the top, so after you can forget it.
Yeah.
What about the room with AC?
No AC.
Yeah, no,
That's why it's cold. They make it sleep, and then in the end they're not working. They're sleeping.
So you can keep it in your garage if you have no AC in your garage, or
Yeah, that sometimes people in apartment is quite difficult. They. If really that there is no place, you can put something to make it warm, like a blanket. Maybe. Yeah, that's because in my friend in the mountain they do that, and then the baby like very very thin, but the taste, but you have to ferment it longer. So it's 14 days usually the sugar is gone. The yeast already eat the sugar, but for me I prefer 10 days. 10 days is little bit more sweet, so we drink better taste.
And if you want really sweet, like 7 days. So it depends really what you want what you like to drink. So the best is to test when it's 7 days, and after you just
it's all depend of your tongue, your taste.
Is it, depending on the length of the fermentation, is it more beneficial health-wise to wait
Of course,
longer?
the sugar is more healthy.
But also more bacteria?
Of course, yeah.
Because 7 days you still have some of the sugar you added, that's the thing, and 14 days it's all gone.
Yes. 14 days is all. Usually, people that they have diabetes and they have therapy with this.
So they can still consume.
They can consume, and also it's very good for them. And then 14 days is perfect for them. And if sometimes the temperature is also different, so we'll keep longer. So that's why you have to test it. So if you still feel the sugar inside and you want to take more sour, so you have to longer ferment the kombucha. And then if you really don't want a sugar inside here, we call this first fermentation first, and then you can add the flavor after that, the second fermentation. So you get the sugar from the fruit from honey. So if you really avoid the sugar, you have to let's say 14 days, and then you make a second fermentation. I'll do it after. Okay. Make sure to make kombucha with the glass, because a lot of kombucha contain a lot of acid. So it's only glass is okay with acid. So no metal, no plastic. For everything is better as glass. Okay, I put it here. I feel like I want to be clean without yeast, and then you can strand it with the strand. Sorry, where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. So usually people don't know kombucha. They will strand it because they thought is dirty or something, but it's okay. It's also part of kombucha. It's also healthy. So if you
It's just if you don't want to have something when you drink.
something like this, this is we call yeast. It's anyway because this is alive. We didn't unpasteurized, so it's gonna grow again. I do it like a couple days ago, right? And then it's grew again.
There is one.
Here, right here.
So you can see it grow again. It's not bad, but if you don't want to drink, you just do like that.
Yeah.
Or even what I do, is just I use the same in front of my glass. So it
Yeah.
just
Yeah. If you
so
don't want, but
if you
for
don't
me,
want to have or
yeah.
ask kids to drink or
Okay. So the others, I'm gonna make the flavors. Second fermentation.
so if you have finished with this one, so
I make the second fermentation, and then I put fruit, leave it for several days to make it more fizzy. Because this first fermentation is no bubble, no fizzy taste. So it's rather than you drink Coca-Cola, this is more healthy for you. So I have cinnamon honey. I have cinnamon and honey. And then I have
How long can you keep that kombucha in the fridge?
kombucha is no expired date.
yeah, so longer. I don't know how long it.
You can take like a year, it's okay.
Wow, okay.
But even though they sleep there, they're still alive.
Yeah.
Maybe 96% sleeping, but some is still alive, and then they become more sour and sour and sour.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
why if you want to keep the same taste, you have to put in the fridge
Yeah.
like that.
Do you want to try the with
Yeah.
nothing like there is one with
And sorry, how many fermentations?
this one now with the
With the same basis, how many
Only
fermentations?
second fermentation. One
Only
or two.
two.
Yeah.
So you cannot change flavor at some point if you don't want. With the same base, with the same what do you call it? The one that you
This one
put
is
in.
Uh-huh.
was in the fridge.
No, the one that you put in the fridge.
Oh, let's say you already
Yeah.
make
This is the first fermentation, right?
Yes, and then if
now
you-
you're doing the second.
yeah. If you want to
Yeah, I just check if it's cold enough because I just put it 1 hour.
Okay. So if you want to make all the second fermentation, of course it's okay.
But not the third fermentation.
Third fermentation, no, we don't have third fermentation. The only one fermentation
One second.
without a flavor. Even the tea, you cannot put the flavor tea.
So let's say now you do a second fermentation with
So this is the
cannella,
one with no.
with cinnamon, and then you say, okay, now I
Oh,
want to
you want
change
to-
and I
yeah,
want to have a
of course.
pineapple
Of
fermentation.
course, of course.
Then you
we
go,
can
okay,
use it
then-
in different.
Yeah,
So the same
This is the
bottle,
first
you
one
can
with no
change
flavor at all.
flavor
yeah.
as we
You can
like.
do whatever you like.
Cheers.
Let's say I already make a ginger second fermentation. And then, oh, I feel like to put some lemon after that. I think it's more, you just
It's already
add it.
easy.
This one is a little bit, yeah. It tastes like apple cider
Prosecco,
vinegar.
yes.
This is how many days?
That's 10 days fermentation with the first fermentation, and then after that
This one is with nothing.
oh, that's nothing.
Ah, can I?
Okay, just nothing there.
10 days.
Me too.
That's too sour for you?
When it's already, bubbling.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, because they will ferment it also inside the fridge. But if you want to try this one, it will be different.
That's really fresh. Now because you
Yeah,
just
this
made
is
it.
just harvest today.
But you could start to consume just after you made it.
You can right away.
Yeah,
Drink
it's
right
just
away.
better if it's cooler a little bit.
But like now you have so much sugar in it, no? That
Not so much.
I am lost.
No,
Like
this
this
one is
11 days.
11 days.
Ah, okay, that's not the one that you just prepared.
No.
Yeah.
We
No,
put it
there's
as
a
okay.
this is 24.
Mhm.
24, yeah. I made from 24, so it's 11 days to do.
And this
You want
is
to try this one?
more than
First
14.
fermentation. There
First
is no
fermentation.
This is
idea
more
of
than
flavor.
14 days. So that's the acid one, when all the sugar is eaten.
That
Yeah.
one is,
Yeah, it's the one from, we just keep it in the fridge, but it's, how many days was this one?
this is like 10 days fermentation and then put in the fridge like 5 days.
5 days.
Last time I went here, yeah. I bring here and then I put in the fridge. It's for you, is no, you taste any sugar there?
It's sweet and sour at the same
Okay,
time.
okay.
Yeah, maybe like a cider.
Yeah, like cider. It's similar. The taste is quite similar. It's because fermented. Yeah. And you wanna try this one? Yeah.
This is the 11 days one.
This is 11
Just
days,
harvested.
but not put in the fridge. So
Yeah.
just harvest this.
Is there a maximum of kombucha you can drink in a day?
Actually, Sam?
No, it's more like a syrup in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because you keep longer. It's more sour and sour. So again, your question. Sorry. How many?
How much kombucha can you drink in a day? Is there a maximum?
So actually, you do not know your body. So we cannot. Maybe I can say, okay, claim 250 milli per time to drink 3 times a day. If you really want to do the therapy system and to clean, to detox your body or your gut. But it's also depend what you eat before and then what is junk food or good food is also will affect that. Most people not eat a healthy food, they will react fast and then you will go to toilet right away. Yes.
This is
Yes.
a bit like the probacteria that you have to know.
Yeah, this is it's like yogurt is quite the same as
Yeah, it's also kefir is like fermented.
I
Yes.
also make a cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also with the champignon. Like
Yeah.
mushroom. The kefir. I don't
Yes,
know.
you like it? Yeah.
Like kefir is more healthy. You know?
Yes, because in the kefir
It's
it
living.
contains 60 kind of bacteria, good bacteria. But in the yogurt that you buy in the store, they only contain 3 or 5 bacteria inside. That depend of the brand that you buy. So it's better, much better than yogurt.
Do you make it? I mean, does your company make it?
Yeah, I also make a kefir. Milk kefir and water kefir. Yeah.
So is it better to drink this when your stomach is empty or
Yes,
is it
yes.
a little bit?
It's better is when your stomach is empty. Why? Because the bacteria is more easy goes to your gut right away. If you have food, so it's gonna be a little stuck in food. Yeah, it's better. For me, it's usually I woke up in the morning, I drink water, and then after water, I drink the kombucha, and also make me more relaxed. If you have stressful, and then the kombucha make you more relaxed feeling, especially when before sleep. Also, it make you sleep better, like that. Yeah, it's better. It's before you eat something. Yeah, empty food. Okay. I need a small bottle to make
The children up to the second really nice.
Apparently they love it, yeah. I guess it depends how many days you leave it in the jar. Because if you leave it 14 days, maybe it won't make it so much.
Yeah, this I don't know, but it was funny that they just hardly tried it.
And also, some people are scared about the sugar, right? And they say, "Can I change with the honey?" Yes, you can, but will grow differently and easily get broken. They call June kombucha. They use honey for making.
Can you use brown sugar or
No, it's not.
yeah.
It's not.
Maybe the white or the simple sugar.
It's because the yeast is only need the cane sugar.
Yeah, eating, you know, the sugar.
They're eating the sugar. So, but people don't understand. You know, they try to make with the brown sugar or with the honey, and then
Honey, ça peut faire de mauvaise qualité souvent. Il y a plus de vrai honey.
That's also sugar, no? But honey is the sugar.
Yeah.
Because they break it with blue sugar.
So you can add add much. I mean, there is no really measurement for making this, but at least 20% of the, if you have a juicer, you put 20% of the juice. And if you have blender, you can use blender or hand blender or juicer, anything if you have. So it's not really necessary. If you want, just put the fruit inside here also, it's fine.
You don't have to blend it.
If you,
Okay.
yeah.
Exactly. Can you only use like this type of tea or also the like black tea?
You can
Long tea
I'm
or
just
like
afraid of having
tea,
Yeah.
tong tea, but only the leaf, yeah. They have.
Very simple.
I prefer
Yeah.
the leaf, not
Just
the
like I had so
not
many
the
friends
back.
who have this,
Okay, because you can see that
mushroom
this is
for
more.
You know, like you have to really,
more
think
good
care of it
quality.
like an extra
can you
child.
use fruit tea?
No
Sure.
flavor.
Yeah.
Don't put any flavor. You put flavor in the second fermentation. If you want to put the rosella, if you want to put something else like
Lelang or
talang, you of course you can make. Now it's a lot of university, because I also a lot of teaching university to make kind of and they make talang rosella with kombucha, but as I said, they can, but the problem is they more risky, they more easy to have mold, something like that, because they need tannin from the tea to grow, to ferment. So, but it's also with coffee. You can also do it with coffee. So now a lot of university they try and they research the benefit of making kombucha making kombucha with coffee, making kombucha with rosella, butterfly tea, and it works. Some fail. It's a research. Yes. So,
because there are some stores selling the infrared rosella.
Yeah.
Do you think they do it with the second fermentation?
some
or
people do it the second fermentation to make it less risk.
Oh.
Yeah. But some also they ferment it with those right away in first fermentation.
But we can
I tried
it.
and then the second one I tried. But it tastes so good. The butterfly tea is very good. If you want to try, better, you already have a lot of Scoby. So if you fail, if you get mold, you have a backup. Yeah.
It's the next level of kombucha.
Okay.
To wait.
You have to wait. You have to ferment it in room temperature.
So you added mangoes. You added mango, sorry, because
Yeah, I blended the mango.
and then you have it, okay.
So you have to put this in room temperature for at least 2 days. 2 days in room temperature. But after that, don't open. Put in the fridge first to make the yeast come. Otherwise, if you open, like boom, yeah, explode. Yes.
How good
So like this is maybe if you open, this is the second fermentation. You can see the bubble coming out. But depends on what you put. As sweet as if more sweet, then will be more fermenting, with more fizzy. Maybe.
What do you want to try? There is like mango,
Everything.
there is mixed berry,
Yes, that's depend on
mixed berry. This is cinnamon.
Yeah.
So for the first fermentation, we need to add a little bit of kombucha,
And
in it,
this
right?
is strawberry.
Can we use the second fermentation for this?
That's the flavor, right?
Strawberry first.
So
Okay.
only
Who
the
wants
first
to try strawberry?
Cinnamon.
Strawberry. Someone wants to try?
After you harvest the kombucha, and then you keep it a little bit for the next batch that you're going to do.
Do you want to try strawberry? Mango, strawberry, and lychee. Les petits glasses.
Et c'est quoi la quantité qu'il boit?
Qui boivent à peu près ça par jour maximum. Je leur donne vraiment un tout petit peu, c'est parce que voilà, bon, 2 fois ça maximum quoi.
Did she say something about the dosage? Like how much?
We have to ask her. She said Kombucha only requires a little bit of mango. So I think this might be enough.
Je vous en ai sûr que quand c'est trop fort.
Juste ça, j'aime pas quand il y a que du
Oui, mais je peux y ajouter que du alcool de clocher.
par exemple.
Et ça sert pour j'ai mis comme cinnamon, mais yeah, or it's not.
Maybe longer.
Ah, okay.
Is it
And you have to, no, you don't have to crush, just.
If you like strong,
Ah,
if you
okay.
like less, and then you just usually I put 2.
For the small bottle, is it half of this?
Small bottle is 1 tablespoon. Okay. 1 tablespoon in cinnamon. They have 1 tablespoon here. Okay. You have a longer one. Longer one is easier. One is just
Severin is a math teacher.
Yeah, one.
And the French is here.
And
just
doing this.
Septi's husband is an English teacher at school. As a Septi, our teacher today, her husband is an English teacher at school. He's French. No, Canadian.
you can put more little sugar.
I know.
But
everybody was French.
speaking French.
Yeah, I feel a little bit pressure to learn French. It seems like everybody knows French.
Septi?
Yes.
We took from this one after.
Yeah, that's the original flavor. You wanna put honey? More honey?
Do you want some honey?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
How much mango should we
What
put?
is the what is the quantity?
The quantity 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 1 tablespoon of anything, right? Like
Yeah.
So you already mixed?
Yeah.
It's not perfectly mixed. So what you
Just
can
put
do also more of
kombucha.
this. Yes.
Yeah, to make it easier to.
But then if we make
blend.
the bigger one, then we have to add more.
Yeah. This is 1 liter.
The 300 is 1 tablespoon, or
Et le citron, il est ici.
Okay. You,
C'est pas
you
grave, c'est pas
can
grave.
And then we add these, hein?
yeah. You can add the water, add the kombucha. You can. I mean,
do I have to shake it?
no, don't shake it. It's gonna.
Okay, sorry. Automatically I should.
Shake it. It's gonna be blowing. It's like a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's so but I go off.
Yeah.
Really water?
And you have to leave some space or
Yes,
not?
yes, little bit space. How? More? Just like here. So they can, yeah, it's okay.
Like that?
Yeah, so a little bit more so they can little,
To breathe.
to breathe, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is done. One is done.
For 10 days, yes, 7 days.
Yeah. No, this is not 7 days, this is only 2 days.
Only 2 days.
Yeah.
So in 2 days it could be.
Two until 5 days depend on what the fizzy one you. But mine is 2 days.
Okay.
Mine 2 days.
No,
is
only rinse it a little bit. Second fermentation.
Yeah. You either she can use it.
Ah, sorry. There is maybe the taste of honey.
Honey, it's not really.
How much?
This one is only one stick, and then
Okay, so
yeah.
actually I also follow your recipe because I also add anise and clove.
Okay, you want something else? This is clove.
And
This one is star anise.
with cinnamon, I'm not sure. I will add nothing.
Okay. Okay, just.
Oops.
Ginger. Okay, ginger.
how many?
One stick of cinnamon, and then if you want to put honey, you can put 1 tablespoon.
Thank you. So the other one was mango, yeah.
Mango.
If I finish this.
We're going to have
Ouais, je vais faire avec le.
When you open here, it's,
I will do it with my.
Can you pass the
Je lave.
Non, regarde, je vais le faire avec ça.
ginger lemon.
Ah, ok.
Ginger lemon. Vas-y, vas-y.
I'm going to
Je vais faire ginger lemon.
Après ça, je ferai du sel.
How you start? Gini biar dia ada napas buat dia bekerja. Jadi jangan terlalu.
Jadi nggak boleh sampai penuh banget.
Iya, jadi dia kan ada udara sedikit, jadi dia bisa naik turun prosesnya.
Gini kali ya?
Iya, cukup.
Terus jadi nanti dari
Jangan. Setelah itu 48 jam di luar DC ruang, 48 hours in room temperature, and after that don't open, put in the fridge. Okay, put in the fridge, let them relax at least 2 hours, and then the bacteria come, and you can open, you can do that.
Okay.
Be careful.
How long in the fridge?
At least 2 hours to make them cold. Okay, enough, and then you can.
Enough, huh? Okay.
Voilà.
Ah, ok. Et j'ai besoin de ça.
You can do little, yeah, I think enough, and then you can do little shake so to make it. Yeah, of course. Put, and then you can put the starter.
That's the mother one.
Yeah, it's living.
That's the mother from before. Okay, and then this
And the
the
hundred
starter. 300. You can
And I should measure.
you can use this. That is really, this is 250, so it's
A bit more than-
yeah.
Figure out where to put it. But she said not too much sun.
Maybe you put it on the terrace, but you cover it. I don't know.
Yeah, under the table, under the shade.
Or in the back area, in your back area, you know, in the staff area.
Yeah.
But do you have AC in the kitchen?
Yeah. It's an apartment and everywhere is AC.
Ah, I see.
Sugar?
No, I don't. I use the brown sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.